Hey fam, what's up? It's Jay, and today I want to talk about my son's hearing loss. Before I get started talking about my son's hearing loss, I do want to say thank you so much for the 16 subscribers. To some people that seems like, oh, it's only 16 subscribers, but to me that's amazing. That means there's 16 people out in the world somewhere that care enough about what I'm doing or are interested enough in what I'm doing, and I just really appreciate it. Moses really appreciates it as well, and so of course so does JR. But I want to say thank you, because I woke up and saw 16 subscribers and I literally wanted to cry, and I'm like, why am I about to cry? Like, there are people who get millions of subscribers and they're like, you know, they're crying, but why would me, who got 16 subscribers, cry? But it's just, I'm so grateful, and I want to say thank you guys so much. And all right, I'm going to stop talking about it because I'm just going to babble on. Let's get back into what we were going to talk about originally. Now, everyone on this channel probably doesn't know, unless you're close to me or a family friend, but my son does suffer from hearing loss, and it's called sensorineural hearing loss. What this means is that he was actually born with hearing loss, and it also means that there are certain sensors that go from the brain to the ear, and they're not connected. They just were never formed. So he has muffled hearing. He's not completely deaf. He has mild hearing loss in one ear and moderate hearing loss in the other, but he will need hearing aids. The other thing that we found out is that we're not sure if he'll lose more hearing as he gets older. It's just something that we have to kind of wait and see. Now, being a first-time mother, when I first heard this, I was really upset. I felt bad because I felt like it was my fault. Maybe something that I did or did not do during pregnancy caused him to have this hearing loss. But the fact of the matter is, on Moses' side of the family, there is some hearing loss, and we also found out that when Moses and I get genetic testing, if there's a certain gene that we both carry, it just causes hearing loss in a child. It's not anything that you can do to stop it. With that being said, I don't love my child any less. I don't see him as a lesser person. I don't think that he's going to have some terrible life. I know that he'll do great. But like I said, at first it was really hard to accept, because I just felt bad that he would have to have hearing aids, because to me, I thought at the time, oh my gosh, that's going to be so difficult for him, having to put on hearing aids every day. You know, that will be difficult for me to have to do. But then when Moses and I sat down, we had a conversation, and he put it to me like this. Since JR's only 6 months old, all he'll ever know is having hearing aids. He'll just know when I wake up in the morning, I have to put my ears on. Just like I put my glasses on, he'll have to put on his ears. And thinking of it that way kind of helped me a lot, actually. That made me think, okay, so this will be normal to him. This will be something that he's completely used to. It's going to be an adjustment for us, but for him, it'll be normal by the time he's like 1 or 2. Something else that we unfortunately learned during this whole process of finding out that he had hearing loss was how expensive hearing aids are, and how insurance companies or hospitals actually don't cover hearing aids. Right now, he does not have insurance. I do through my mom. Moses does not have insurance. We're trying to get in the process of getting all that taken care of. But the hospital that we were going to was providing assistance to JR as far as his hearing appointments and everything went. Then when I went there and he got his ear molds, they were telling me about the cost of the hearing aids, and she goes,
okay, so if you get a discount, that'll be $12. If not, it'll be $24.
And I was like,
$24?
$2,400.
Yeah, so needless to say, it's very expensive. And that doesn't even account for things like insurance for the hearing aids, batteries for the hearing aids. Also, we found out that every single time he has to get new molds, which during the first year of life is a lot, apparently, it costs $60 for each mold. So that's another $120 that you have to pay. Thankfully, we did qualify for a program that will give him his hearing aids for free. They help children 0 to 3 gain their first pair of hearing aids for completely free. So we did qualify for that, and he's getting his hearing aids soon. We also decided to do a GoFundMe, and we raised about $400, I believe, and that money is actually going towards his doctor's appointments, because once we get into him getting his hearing aids and having to go get checkups for the specific hearing aids, he's not covered under the hospital's financial assistance program. So I am going to go ahead and link the GoFundMe up into a card. Feel free to share it or donate if you can. If you can't, that's totally fine. You know, I understand. I know how hard it is right now. I know it's hard for some people that don't have jobs and things like that. If you could even share the GoFundMe, that would mean a lot to me, just because we're going to have a lot of appointments we have to go to, and that money will go towards his appointments and his molds. So it would mean a lot to me if you could at least share it. If not, if you don't want to, I totally understand. Thanks for watching the video anyway. So yeah, that's really it when it comes to talking about my son's hearing loss. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification to know when I make a video of him actually getting his hearing aids for the first time. He goes in on the 24th to get them fitted and to hear clearly for the first time, which is amazing. And I cannot wait to see the look on his face when I start talking to him, because right now he can hear, but it's muffled. And I want him to actually hear his name and hear me speak clearly for the first time. I think it'll be amazing. Make sure to leave a thumbs up for JR, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.